A vaccine isn't going to change where we're at right now, and case numbers along with hospitalizations are rising across much of the country. More than 4,000 new cases were reported in just 24 hours over the weekend. That is a record high. And today, Quebec reported more than 1,000 cases for a sixth straight day. 5 more people died there. There were more than 1,200 positive tests in Ontario today and 12 more deaths. Nunavut now has its second case. It's connected to the same household where the first case was identified on Friday. In the West, Alberta is reporting 644 new cases and 7 more people have died. In BC, 462 new cases reported in the past 24 hours and 5 more deaths. Apart from Atlantic Canada, the spread of the virus is ramping up fast. Each province is taking a different approach with restrictions, and the messaging can be confusing. We have coverage from across the country tonight, beginning with Mike Drolet in Toronto.
Life is slowly getting back to normal just outside of Toronto in Peel region. With so many people out and about, you'd never know it's the only region in Ontario considered to be in the red zone. Epidemiologists are bewildered.
It's like saying we have speed limits on the highway, but that speed limit is 300 miles per hour. So I think it's far too forgiving of the spread of the disease, and it's not the right timing either. We have a crisis right now. We should be looking at closing things, not allowing things to stay open.
Lockdowns don't appear to be in Premier Doug Ford's playbook anymore. He says he's looking for a happy balance and that he's been bombarded by calls from business owners begging him to keep the province open.
We're the lowest in North America in any jurisdiction, so as much as we're seeing the numbers go up, we still have the lowest numbers for any large jurisdiction.
But on the other side of the ledger is the health argument. Any way you measure it, Ontario is in crisis. 2 days in a row with over 1,200 new cases and a surging 7-day average. And when compared to the worst day the province saw in April, Ontario's numbers have doubled. The stats point to 2 main problem areas: community spread and close contact. Testing hasn't increased, yet Ontario's positive test rate is at an alarming 5%. Politically, expert Meyer Semyatiki says it all adds up to Ford having a credibility problem.
I think it's bewildering why he's going in the direction that he is, and I think until he can explain to Ontarians why that route makes sense, I think it only further undermines his position.
Until then, Ontario is open for business.